So I'm going to now tell you how to address our insecurity, right? Okay, so now imagine that all of us want to be stable. Now, for being stable, what we do is imagine we, spread energetic roots over our material objects or people and take grip over that. And we somewhere think that we possess them and they belong to us. So we get extremely attached. Okay? Now we don't realize that along with stability, there are two things which are very essential, and that is growth and the need to flow. Because there's only two things which we all know, that change is the only thing which is constant. And the only thing that is allowed in the universe is evolution. So you need to grow and flow. Now, if the soul has somewhere chosen to go through experiences and flow from one experience to the other to grow and to evolve, that means somewhere that you need to let go of that grip that you have through those energetic roots over your known or your unknown possessions and belongings. But when it is time, and so that you can flow from one experience to the other, right? But when it is time for you to flow from one experience to the other, what happens? It is absolutely unnerving for you, because somewhere you either fear the unknown or you do not have enough faith in the larger plan for you. And that is why it is so unnerving. So each time there is a time when there is a need for change, or a need for shift, or there is a loss, and there is a need for you to move on from one experience to the other. What happens is you get very, very intimidated, and you feel uprooted from your possessions and your belongings and from all your material objects and people. And you're not okay with that. So today it is essential to understand that you need to flow so that you can let in whatever is in the best interest for you to flow inside. It's like sometimes we meditate, we pray, we do affirmations, or people who don't necessarily do this, they sometimes plan to invite in a lot of abundance, to manifest happiness, to manifest peace in our lives. But when those opportunities and experiences are ready to flow into your life, you are the one who are stuck. It's like you're so attached to those material objects and those people and that current scenario that you don't want to flow into that new experience that is waiting for you, which is meant for your highest and for your best. So we need to understand what is the insecurity that is preventing you from flowing from one to the other experience in life. Right? And it is important for us to somewhere work with those insecurities and also know that we are taken care of, we are protected by the divine, and that whatever is needed for us will be provided to us. It's important to have that faith and that attitude of surrender to the larger plan and to the higher consciousness or collective consciousness. It's only when somewhere in surrender, you also not only surrender to the larger plan, but you also understand and you become aware of the larger plan, and that you can overview life then. And that's when you can see the advantage or the brighter side of that bad or the difficult patch you're going through. Right? And if all of this seemed very, very difficult and felt that you would take a little more time to reach that point, at least what you can do is to have faith in yourself. Instead of feeling insecure about people or about situations, at least have that faith in yourself. At least have faith in your inner strength to be able to endure. At least have faith that you can take charge of things and that you can bounce back if there is a stormy situation in your life. And most of all, to at least have faith that in your connectivity with your higher consciousness, that will then guide you and somewhere bring you out of that adversity. So with all of this, we can somewhere open up and regain a sense of security within us. And when you become secure, it doesn't mean you start stagnating, because very important to feel secure is because you then are able to divert all your energies in the right path, the right direction, and in the right manner. So let things flow. Let things happen. Let others also flow. And let the shift happen in your life. And let's open up to discover this sense of security in us.